And welcome to the Geeks Attic. With me, I have Adam from Bryant's Nerd Pub. And today kicks off the Marvel Watch Along series. We're going to start from the beginning with Iron Man, which was released when? 2000, was it
2008.
2010? 2008?
2008, I think. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I pulled it up here on the Disney Plus, which is where I'm going to be watching it from. It does say 2008. Wow. Time really likes to fly by, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I could have swore the movie came out in 2010, but I'm wrong. But yeah, it's been a while since I've seen the film. The last time I saw it was in 2008 in theaters at the during my college years when it came out. Went to a small little theater out there in Tahlequah, Oklahoma.
I think I was with my dad when I first saw it, and I was graduating high school.
Wow, yeah, it was probably my second or third year of college. Yeah, well, 2004 is when I graduated high school, so I guess I was in my fourth year. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Wow. We got people joining us. Team Motors 22 and Quality Autism. Hello, guys. I am ready to hit play whenever you guys are. I'm gonna do a little countdown. Adam, you tell me when you're all set up. Everybody else gets set up.
Oh, I'm all good. So.
Okay. On the word go. Well, after the word go, we're gonna hit play. Okay. So 3, 2, 1, go. Mouse clicked. Team Motors is ready. All right. I'm going to turn on my subtitles.
I like how Disney's releasing a Paramount movie, and it's just like they're like, we don't own them yet.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, guys, in the comments, we're going to try to focus on the talking about this movie because I want to work my way through the entire Marvel series, the whole Endgame arc. I guess what is that? What they call it? I don't even know what they call this series.
Infinity.
In the Infinity. Okay, that makes more sense.
So yeah, no spoilers for the other movies.
Yeah. It'd be nice if I could do these twice a week so I can move through it faster.
Mm-hmm. Back in Black.
Yeah, was it this is the film, right, when AC/DC was the only artist?
Yes. It was AC/DC, and there was quite a bit of I think Black Sabbath has a song, but
okay. Oh yeah, Black Sabbath, Iron Man, obviously.
Yeah. Robert Downey Jr. was the perfect Tony Stark.
Yeah, great comeback for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, had quite a harsh career because I know that he's been
got into the drugs and right.
Yeah, I think he was in prison a couple times, but no, he's really had a great comeback, and he's done great. Happy for him.
Yeah.
T Motor says he's never actually seen this movie all the way through.
Wow. Well, tonight's the night.
All right. I haven't seen it in a long time. MySpace. He says, I don't want this on your MySpace page. Like, what's MySpace?
Yeah. Okay, I remember what happens in this part.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I guess MySpace is the thing that dates this movie, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember. I never had a MySpace, but like after when I first started college is when I got my first Facebook. So.
Oh, Small Time. I haven't seen many Marvel movies, including this one. Excited for the watch along. Wow.
Yeah, I was excited too when you announced it. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
I love Marvel.
Yeah, like for me, like I've only seen maybe I think one Marvel film multiple times. All the others just once. I mean, it's not because I didn't like them. I don't know, just didn't get around to it.
Mm-hmm. That sucks. He was
Hit by his own.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where he gets his injuries to the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Went through his armor. That's gonna be miserable.
Yeah.
Waking up surrounded by men with guns in some strange place.
They actually touched on his origin actually pretty well, and I mean, being that the world was going through a lot of stuff back then, I mean, it still is now, but you know what I mean. I mean, it was kind of like it all fit in pretty perfect.
Mm-hmm. So he was also a not very well known comic character, right? At least that's what I've remember people talking about that. Like, oh, he's not a popular character at all. The movie's what gave him a big boost in comic sales.
Yeah, he wasn't as popular as like Spider-Man or like the X-Men or something like that, but he I think he was liked, but I don't think he was. I personally agree that like if people say that like it was this movie that like made people like really love Iron Man again,
Mhm.
I'd believe it. I honestly didn't really care, wasn't a big fan of the character until this movie. So
Do you think they got people from those magazine companies to actually design the covers for them? They gave them, hey, you guys want to participate? Can you design the cover? Or do you think they said, hey, do we have the rights to your magazine to just throw in here?
I wouldn't be surprised if there was like hey, how about we throw in a little ad for your business here?
Yeah, it's a little sneaky way to put in product placement with the magazines.
Quality Autism says the only Marvel movies he saw was this and Iron Man 2, and he doesn't remember anything really. Wow, those are the only two. Wow.
Well, hope you buckle up for this Marvel watch along series, right? And join us again for the next one, which will be. Go ahead, Adam.
Well, I was just going to say, small time said Jeff Bridges looks like Triple H.
I always like Jeff Bridges. He's a great actor.
I'm kind of rocking a Jeff Bridges style right there.
Yeah, you are. I heard that Jeff Bridges doesn't rewatch his movies.
I've heard of some actors like that.
Oh man, John
Favreau.
He looks so young and thin.
Right?
No, I never thought he would blow up to be as big as he did.
Iron Man or Jon Favreau?
Jon Favreau.
Oh yeah, he's taken off quite a bit actually. I really respect his work. I like it.
Mm-hmm, me too. I mean, okay, I can't remember. Did he direct this one? Write it or direct it or something? I know he had a huge role in it. I think.
I think he directed it. I'm gonna look it up.
I know he did the small time like acting gigs and stuff, and I think a little bit of like TV show directing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he directed this one. He did. He directed it.
He's had a great career too, Jon Favreau.
Yeah, he seems like a very down to earth guy, and he really respects his craft, and I like that.
Yeah.
But okay, I have to say, Tony Stark's mustache kind of looks like it's penciled on.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the old like caterpillar stashes. It's red sunglasses.
I actually had a pair like that once.
Quality Autism asks, was the next movie in the series The Hulk with Edward Norton or the second Iron Man? It's going to be The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton.
Which is not on Disney Plus.
Right. So that's going to be a rental. Let me get a little dirty scene here.
This is the most nudity you'll probably see on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Technology's a little bit silly, but you know.
He has a nice house, though.
Yeah, he does. It's got to be an expensive heat and air bill. The things you think of when you get older and have a house.
Oh. He's got nice guitars there, though.
Yeah. That's the Fender Telecaster and what is it? Like a Gretsch?
Gibson. It's a Gibson.
Is it a Gibson? Like a hollow body.
I have one like it, but in red.
Nice. Yeah, my Gibson back there is the SG, which is what AC/DC,
Yep.
they played on it. Same with the Black Sabbath.
They're pretty good for rock music.
Yep. She hasn't aged.
No, she hasn't. Wow, I didn't even know. She really takes care of herself.
Yep. Must be all those weird things that she sells that you hear about.
Oh, like the cosmetic products or something?
Yeah, like she has a weird website we don't have to get into, but she sells some weird stuff.
Small time. Never trust someone with a thin mustache.
Yeah. But it looks a little bit different. It's a little thicker.
Oh yeah, it is. Maybe
it's real now. Huh.
Maybe he had gel. Maybe he had gel on it or something.
Add this to the whole mustache gate.
Those are nice cars, though.
Mm-hmm. So being for people that are huge Marvel fans, there's probably tons of little Easter eggs surrounding, like in the background and everything that they'll probably pick up on with multiple watches.
Yeah.
Viewings. Yeah, small time. Paltrow sells candles that apparently smell like, well, I don't want to say. Yeah. Oh, look at that big gaming setup back there. The big chair and monitors around it.
Mm-hmm. Man, his fridge right behind him looks like a fridge that you would see at a gas station.
Oh, yeah. Is that
like
Pierre drink and Voss water?
Mm-hmm.
A nice fridge to have.
Should get one and put it right behind you.
Just a background, just a water fridge.
Actually, I should get one since I'm a pub.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, that's a nice car. It'd be nice to be a billionaire.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
he was, money can't buy you happiness. Bull crap.
I'm just like, all he does all day is work on cars and just enjoy a nice sunset or a sunrise over the ocean.
Quality autisms.
Oh.
That's an interesting plane.
The only other celebrity that I knew owned his own plane was Elvis.
I've been on it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I've seen.
Have you ever gone to Memphis and gone on the Elvis tour?
No, I drove by Graceland, but and I saw the plane, but I never actually went in.
I've been 2 or 3 times.
I'm not drinking. 2 seconds later, drinks.
Yeah. Have you ever had that hot sake?
I have not.
It's different.
It is.
I believe it's made of rice. It's like rice liquor.
Flight attendants on the stripper pole.
See, T Motors has a good point there. When I watch Star Wars, I feel afraid to miss any little detail. With Marvel, I feel a lot more relaxed.
Yeah, they Marvel's pretty good about like making it all pretty clear. Like
Yeah.
especially in these movies, like
The Freedom Line. I think this is an iconic scene, isn't it?
I prefer the weapon you only have to fire once. Yeah, it's the Jericho missile. Now I will say that rocket that he designed, is terrifying.
Yeah. Nice.
He
Nice.
just keeps all the wine and champagne. I'll be throwing out one for every purchase of 500 million.
That metal case, I have one of those.
Oh yeah,
It looks just like that. Of course, it doesn't have something like that rises up out of it. But yeah, I have a case like that. I'll have to share that.
and back in black.
Now we're back into the present. Just put that drink on a coaster. Which those are available. Small time. I do have coasters available on my Redbubble store. That's right. I still have little products available on Redbubble.
I hate this scene. Oh,
Oof.
it's like how you get tested for the virus these days. Like they
Yeah,
stick
that's what I've heard is pretty rough. Yeah, I went to the dentist today again to get something fixed, and they took my temperature. They take temperature when you get in there, and they like you have your temperature of 101. I was like 101.
What?
Yeah, so they made me go sit down for a minute, and then they called me back, and it was fine. I was like, okay, that's probably a problem with your device.
Right. Quality Autism was asking, is it official TheGeeksAttic merchandise?
Yep. I have a shirt that you've probably seen in some of my videos that says "Expanded Universe." It's like a retro look. I made that. Well, I didn't make it. I designed it. It's held up very well too. I'm surprised. I thought it was gonna be like a cheap material. Nope, it's good. I don't really talk about that stuff anymore, but there's always a link in my videos.
That looks like it hurts, like being in the middle of your chest.
Yeah. That little shark teeth.
You're right. Ugh.
Oh, what are those things? Flechette rounds? Is that what they're called? Shotgun rounds that are full of little blades.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
I think those little things that he was looking at is what filled in a shotgun shell. That would hurt so bad. Holy crap, he's right. I just looked it up on Redbubble. I've actually had people purchase stickers and stuff off of the Redbubble.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's
Famous mass murderer.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like he tries to like help the military, but then you realize that he's created like very dangerous weapons
Yeah.
that apparently everyone can get their hands on.
It happens. It's like knives. They're meant for cutting food, but you know what? Get into the wrong hands, they cut people.
That is true.
God, it's gotta be a headache.
Right. He's just like in a cave for like days and then finally just now seeing the sun. You know what I'm kind of thinking? I'm kind of wondering like I'm wondering why he didn't like implant a tracker on him. Like I'm sure he could have invented a tracker like that he could like inject himself with.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd be the kind of guy that had a little chip in him.
Mm-hmm. I think you got a lot of my weapons.
He will set you free.
No, he won't.
T-Motors, you can get the TheGeeksAttic logo on acrylic block. I don't even know what that is. It's just like a sign. It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like a sign. I don't know why anybody would want that one, but it was available, and I hit sure make an acrylic sign. I had intended to get myself one to put somewhere, but I just didn't.
You know, I have to say, Robert Downey Jr. like didn't age very much either with like the 10 years of making this film. It's like,
Yeah,
maybe a little bit, but
not too bad.
yeah, kind of like Hugh Jackman with the whole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I was a genius billionaire.
Me dose. I mean, I don't even know like. I don't even know if he has a college degree. I think he does, but I think he only has a bachelor's or something. Like he's just that type of guy who doesn't even need like a doctorate. He's just
Right. Yeah.
He was very, very brave in doing this part. That must be annoying, like having to tug around a car battery.
Yeah, carrying around that weight, just like your burden, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what that was supposed to represent.
Oh yeah, I get you. Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
It's like a montage, but not a montage.
Right. All we need is like inspirational, like '80s music.
Yeah. And then with him, like his arms raised, like he's excited about something.
And yeah, like Rocky or something.
Yeah. Doing some push-ups. Small time, I agree. I don't think the MCU would have been near as successful if they had messed up casting Tony Stark.
I think I heard Tom Cruise was originally supposed to be Iron Man.
I heard that too. Oh, okay, Adam. Everybody else too. Poorly cast Iron Man. Who do you think would have been the worst person to be Iron Man?
Hmm. Uh. Hmm. I think I remember Keanu Reeves. I don't think would have been very good.
Nope, I don't think so either. I'm trying to think of somebody that would have been in like the same age as Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, Johnny Depp. They're around the same age.
Ooh, yeah, that would have been bad.
I can't see him as Iron Man now. I like the shot though, where it shows his chest plate.
I'm still trying to think of somebody who was even around in 2008. Good question.
Johnny Depp was Christian Bale, maybe. I can't see him as Iron Man.
That would have been bad.
I
don't think he would have stuck through the whole thing. Nicolas Cage. No, Nicolas Cage would have done well.
I'm Iron Man.
Hey, I'm Iron Man. Where did you get my weapons?
It's hard to believe he was almost Superman, but dang.
Yeah.
Give him any role.
Just trying to think of like actors that were around back then that I remember from movies. I remember me and my roommate at that time watched a whole bunch of different random movies, or a bunch of them like on repeat all the time.
Mm-hmm.
An actor that I thought could have gone on and done more things that you don't really see him very much. Luke Wilson. I think it's Owen Wilson's brother.
Oh yeah.
I would have liked to have seen him blow up more, but I don't. I think he would have been a bad Iron Man.
Mad Machad is joining us today.
Hey.
And he says, oh yeah, Cage did do Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Which that's not part of the Marvel canon, is it?
No.
No, that's of course not. Why did I even ask that?
Well, I mean, it's Marvel, just not the MCU.
Right.
Well, I'll get to that later.
Okay.
This guy looks like trouble.
Yeah, he's intimidating.
Never tried.
They all look Middle Eastern, except for that. Dang, that guy right behind the bad-looking dude looks more like he's from Mexico. Oh, Damon or Affleck would not have been great as Iron Man.
I was actually thinking about Ben Affleck, and
Yeah.
I'm glad he didn't either.
I wonder who else would have liked to have played the role.
I'm actually going to look up while we're watching.
Can you imagine if like Tom Hanks did something like this?
I could see Tom Hanks actually playing Jebediah,
Mm.
Jeff Bridges' role. But
Yeah, I could see that.
I'm gonna look up because I know IMDb they have like that trivia, like who all was considered to play Iron Man. Let's see.
I can't tell if I'm hearing thunder outside right now or if it's an airplane. I let you live. Bruce Campbell.
Oh, Bruce Campbell. Yeah, that would have been. Let's see. Not Jebediah, it's Obadiah. I'm sorry.
Obadiah.
Yeah, I just read that wrong. Oh my gosh, Hugh Jackman was offered the role of Tony Stark. Nope, I can't see it.
Well, this is gonna hurt. So tense.
Trying to find it, but yeah, all I saw was Tony Stark was one that was, Hugh Jackman was considered for Tony Stark. I like that little shot with him, like with the mallet.
Yeah, lines up pretty good. T-Motor's gonna say it now. If I had a good place to use GeeksAttic coasters, I would totally buy them. One of these days. Cool first draft helmet.
Whenever I get the nerd pub, like all set up with drinks and glasses everywhere, I'll get some GeeksAttic
coasters. Yeah.
Product placement.
Yeah. See, that helmet kind of reminds me of that other film you like, Adam. Rocketeer.
Oh yeah. That it kind of looks the same, doesn't it?
Yeah. That suit looks super heavy.
Yeah, it's kind of the Easter egg. That was his very first suit. Yeah, Wilkins is in the house. Hey, Matt.
Yeah, his comment. That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
Small Time says if Daniel Day-Lewis ever played a superhero, he would literally try to attain superpowers in preparation. Yeah, and he'd probably get them.
They took a very, very bold risk going through this, but
Uh-oh.
they Home Aloned him.
Shouting in Arabic. That's what the subtitles say.
Yeah. I do agree though. Like the casting of this film is like perfect. Like, you know, I think each person playing their role was, you know, Jon Favreau did really good on casting. Or I think he was in charge of casting, but I know I think I read he specifically chose Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man.
He did the right thing. Small Time says that kind of suit looks like it's from Fallout, like that video game.
Yeah, the post-apocalyptic video game. Okay, this is funny. 3 armed terrorists get scared by this dude.
Like, why wouldn't he just have the gun aimed at?
Oh, never mind. I forgot.
Oh, it's like that little Death Star moment there with Han Solo going into the stormtroopers.
Matt, oh, go ahead.
I like how you hear the suit start up. That was pretty neat.
Yeah. Matt Wilkins said he had to fight for Robert Downey Jr. The studio wanting Tom Cruise. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we were just reading Matt Wilkins that they also offered it to Hugh Jackman, which I'm glad he didn't take it.
Yeah, I knew that Tom Cruise, like we talked about too, was like, oh, he wanted to be part of it. He was up for it. I didn't know that the studio wanted him to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think he could have done good, but he couldn't have done good as Robert Downey Jr.
I agree.
I like this scene. It kind of looks like a fatter version of the K2SO android from Rogue One.
It's a pretty terrifying scene.
I like just see him like walk down the hallways. This is like, well, you're all screwed.
Can you imagine if like the trailers only showed this version of Iron Man?
Oh wow. Well, this suit, I think, was his actual suit that he used to wear, like originally in the comics, like when he first came out. I think.
Oh yeah, but it was colored. Wasn't it colored the red and yellow?
I don't think at first. I think it was gold, like our brass, but I can't quite remember. I do have the comic. I'll have to go see.
This is when if I remember correctly, the preview, he's banging on the door, and it's like the Iron Man from Black Sabbath.
Yeah, playing.
It's the drums in the beginning.
Uh-oh. That one guy. I got you. Oh. Hold on 1 second.
I've never been a big fan of electric guitars playing in scores.
Yeah, there's it has to be like maybe of like a small riff or something.
Mm-hmm.
But Mad Machad said Hugh is Wolverine, glad he didn't take it, and then later it said Mad Machad, or he was Wolverine. But let's see. There's a couple of comments I missed.
Oh yeah, I think Small Time says I think one of those terrorists is the guitar player from Rage Against the Machine.
Wow, I didn't know that. And Matt Wilkins said earlier a lot of names are being floated around in one production. And it's so weird because, like we mentioned earlier, like Iron Man, you know, he definitely wasn't as popular as some of the other characters.
Yeah.
So it's like they really, really, really wanted to take this character seriously. So I would have been scared for his mask because, like, a bullet can easily go through those little square eyes of his. I mean,
There he comes.
my turn.
He's like the level 10 boss.
Oh yeah. Oh,
He doesn't want to get shot in the back. He's very lucky he didn't get shot in the face, like
yeah.
in the eye.
Like, you better hurry, dude.
And some of the CGI doesn't look like it holds up 100%, but it still looks pretty decent.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's the Rocketeer.
Yep. If I remember correctly, he doesn't know how to come back. Okay, yeah, he just falls down.
I'm surprised he survived that, honestly.
Yeah, that right there would have killed him.
I was like, he's in a. I know he landed on a pile of sand, but he's still in like a very heavily ironed suit. So
Yeah.
plus, it probably looks like that would have taken him a while to untangle himself out of.
Yeah. You get scratched up a little bit, so that's good.
Ooh. So
Not
it's like, it looks like it's in Oklahoma right now.
Yeah.
But I know it's probably hotter down in Texas or in California or something.
Yeah. But who knows? Tomorrow we might get a foot of snow. So
that is true. I can't remember. I'm wondering, does he tell these guys like where the terrorists are located?
No idea.
I can't remember. I'm just like, hey, like a few miles that way. Or did he just assume he killed them all?
It's that dude.
Ugh.
Little buddy.
I can imagine like with him being like home now, like he's gonna be at the hospital. Like they have to check him for like infections and everything. And
Oh yeah. Just a lot's happening. We only hit about to be at the 43-minute mark.
yeah, man. But Chad said if Indy can survive a nuke by hiding in a fridge, Tony can survive crash landing in a suit. That's true.
That's true. Good point. You win. That's funny.
Vacation's over. I like this scene right here. Hold on. He's like, I want an American cheeseburger and a press conference.
It's an American cheeseburger. I get that craving for beef.
And
What kind of car is that? Is that like a Bentley? Is that what that's called?
I think so, yeah. And he goes to Burger King. That's honestly why I got mine. It's like, ooh.
Good old Whopper. Oh, hey, it's that guy.
Agent Coulson.
Who did he say he was with?
the strategic homeland. I can't. International Espionage Logistics Division. I think I can't.
It's a mouthful, apparently.
Yeah. He's just like, everybody sit down. I want to eat my cheeseburger while I talk to you. No.
This is a depressing speech already.
Hmm. He's like, where are you going with this, Tony? Everybody's like, sir.
Oh, uproar.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of see it, but, you know, I don't know. It's gray area type thing. I mean, segue.
Yeah, just like, let's get out of here. See,
What's up?
so it was just like, well, Tony, if you don't do it, somebody else is going to.
Yeah. It's kind of ironic. You know, he wants to get rid of his weapons, but yet he creates a weaponized suit.
Yeah. I keep moving my stupid camera. I'm sorry, guys.
So far, what do you think of your rewatch of it?
It's good. It's good. So a lot's happened. Like I said, that first 45 minutes.
Yeah, it definitely keeps you engaged. Like, there's no like dead spots. We created that to shut the hippies.
Arc reactor. That's the thing that they put in his chest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to focus whenever we're talking through the whole thing. It's crazy.
I don't know. It's just, I don't know if I want his arm around me. He's like, hey, listen, buddy. And it's like, yeah. I know we've known each other, but you know.
It's a crazy looking machine. It's a mad money guy.
Yeah. Takes that. Boom.
That's pretty good. It's a weird looking device.
What that
That tablet phone thing?
Yeah, $5 he created it.
Yeah. Isn't it the thing they always say, like, the government's technology is 5 years ahead of what we have, civilians?
Yeah, and it's like his is like 20 years ahead of everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a freaking, robot, like a butler that's like a smarter than any smartphone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is actually kind of funny, interesting choice of them wanting to change that, because in the comics, Jarvis was an actual man.
Hmm.
Kind of like Alfred and Batman.
It's so weird. It looks so weird, like the hole in the chest.
I know. I'm kind of like, shouldn't there be like? I'm kind of wondering if like blood would be oozing out or something.
Yeah. They would have had to cut out his sternum.
Ugh, golly.
You know what I mean? Because that doctor did a pretty darn good job. Ew, there's pus. Ew.
I was like, yeah, you just pull it out. Oh, nothing. I'm just going to get cardiac arrest.
So like they don't need like no gloves, like no medical gloves, or it's like not sanitary. It's just throw it on in there. But I guess I don't know. It doesn't matter. He's probably got some sort of technology that just makes it clean itself.
Probably, yeah. I just thought it was funny. She was like, "It's gonna be okay." She's just like, "Yeah, that's nice. I'm kind of having a heart attack here."
Mad Chad. All right, guys, I gotta head out. Just wanted to say hi and hang out for a bit. Have a good night.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Mama Chad. Jeffrey Watson. I remember the hostage part being longer.
Of the whole the intro.
Mm-hmm.
See, I couldn't remember. I thought it might have been longer too. Like all the stuff that's happening now, I don't remember it. So it's going to be fun about this watch along series. Is like everything's going to be pretty much fresh.
Mm-hmm. He's got like 12 cars, and I hate him for it because I'm like, dude, it's it's like we struggled just to hang on to one,
Yeah. Yeah, and it's funny is like his parking garage would be it's completely different than the way that mine would look. I'd have a DeLorean in there. I'd have a
Batmobile,
yeah, the Batmobile, the '89 Batmobile, the Ecto One from Ghostbusters.
I'd have like
the Mystery Machine,
James Bond cars, or his garage though is bigger than my house.
Yeah. Yeah. I was 2 on his spring break.
His spring break, what?
He was telling the guys to ask him about his spring break in 1987.
Oh, I was not existent.
Rhodey. That's right. His name is Rhodey. James Rhodes.
So, Stan Lee, he did a great job naming most of his characters, because, like when you just see all these characters, like you just look at them, like, yeah, I could see like Iron Man's real name being Tony Stark,
Yeah.
or Spider-Man Peter Parker, or You see that keyboard thing that he's got right there? That looks really cool. He's just like zoop and just typing away on it.
So the original Iron Man stuff, like from the comic books, did he have the heart issue?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was one version where it wasn't a heart issue. It was he had a brain tumor, but that was only one version. Now, I can't quite remember if it was the same type of heart issue. I do remember him having a weaker heart though in the comics, but I don't know if it was because he got shrapnel lodged in his chest.
So these guys are out here trying to dig up his suit. A little dramatic there for me.
Hey, look, it's Two-Face.
Oh, yeah.
You see, it's like I just see this. Like, I kind of want a life where I'm a billionaire genius, and all I'm doing is I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna wake up, go downstairs, build all this pretty excellent technology, make billions, and then be done with work by lunch and party all day.
Yep. Read books. Own all the books.
Yeah, I was about to say we would own every single like Star Wars book or movie novelization.
Yeah. Oh, this. I think I remember this. Loosening up. That's pretty funny.
10%. That thing douses him. That was just 10% too. Dead gum. You see, how does it do that? Like
that computer technology,
that holograms, and he can just slide his arm through it. Like that's so weird.
You know, there's people out there that have reconstructed these suits. Obviously, they don't fly, but people, I know these fans have studied that arm piece and reconstructed that exact same thing.
Yeah, I've read somewhere. Oh, geez. I've read somewhere that like a meme that said like, wow, there's like so and so billionaires in the world, and none of them decide to be Batman or Iron Man or something. I've always wanted to try pizza from New York.
Me too. People always talk about it.
Let's just do a road trip. Let's drive to New York.
Just for the pizza?
Yep. I did actually one time look up to see how long it would take to drive to New York from Oklahoma. It just takes a full day.
What?
I think it takes like a full day if you
it's more than that.
Hold on, I'm gonna look this up actually now.
Because I know from here to North Carolina's a 2-day trip.
Oh, it wasn't New York, it was in Florida. Never mind. It was Orlando that takes a full day.
Not too bad.
I'm gonna look this up. I'll just type in like Empire State Building or something.
Is that what it's called still? I thought they changed it.
Oh, I don't.
Same with like the Sears Tower in Chicago. I think they changed that too.
Oh, it says 22-hour drive. I mean, that's provided no traffic, I'm guessing. But all right, Matthew, we're going to New York.
Yeah. Let's do it. We can do it. Be back by Saturday.
Yeah, it'll be like the TheGeeksAttic road trip vlog.
Yeah.
Small Time says he wants to go to New York one day, but I don't want to have to be quarantined to get in. Oh, yeah.
T Motors, I got that fire extinguisher bought in the Lego Hall of Armor set, and I didn't know what it actually was. I like how he's talking to it. That's pretty funny. Gives it personality, you know?
Yeah. Lego actually released another Iron Man, like an Iron Man little head thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's like $60. I kind of want it.
Just on top of all the cars.
I know he's like roasting his own cars. I'm like, they made a PS2 version of this game.
Really?
Yeah, I never played it, but I heard it was terrible.
So I guess he probably should have built a plane hangar for this sort of thing.
Oh, yeah. He's like, yeah, I could fly. I would totally be okay with being Iron Man. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like, well, you know, he's pretty protected in that suit and everything. Like, gunshots can't hurt him or knives.
Yeah. It'd be cool if we could rename these and like devices like Siri
Oh, to like,
to Jervis.
yeah. I would totally do it.
Yeah. There we go. Cool first look of the suit.
You know, it is kind of, well, I mean, no, never mind. I'll get to it later because they actually do address it. So, Team Motor said most people think the Iron Man headset is ugly. They also have Stormtrooper, Boba Fett, and TIE Pilot ones. I thought the Iron Man one looked cool, but I wasn't a big fan of the Boba Fett one. But I'm seriously thinking about getting it.
Yeah. Be a fun little project.
Yeah. It's not that expensive either, but
I mean, that's got to be scary. He's like flying pretty far out, like off the shore. He'd sink straight to the bottom.
I'm surprised like people like are not like freaking out because like people will be like UFO, UFO.
Yeah. Yeah, 2008, there were phones. There were smartphones with cameras.
Mm-hmm.
To be pixelated, but
well, not only that, I mean, like radar, like or like I'm trying to think of the name. I'm sure that they would have picked him up though on radar.
Yeah.
Like all the geez, I can't remember the name of it. Like they track airplanes, one of those things.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was pretty cool close up when he sort of freeze over. It zoomed up on his eye, and you could see his eye when the light flashed off.
Mm-hmm. And he's just like, beep. He's like, uh-oh. Oh, geez.
See, didn't they call his suit like Mark and then a number? Like this is the Mark 1 or 2?
I think so. Yeah.
It would have to be 2 because he's already built the suit.
Yeah, I think this one's 2.
I mean, didn't they get up to like 300 or something like that?
Oh, geez.
That's pretty funny.
And then that's like.
I like that humor. That's good humor. Destroyed the piano, the car.
I know. I was like, I can't tell which my heart hurts worse for, the piano or the car.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with the piano because those types of pianos are not cheap. That probably costs just as much, if not less, a little bit less expensive than the car.
Well, yeah, and it's like that probably wasn't just a grand piano that he bought. I mean, he's a billionaire. He probably got like, oh yeah, it was Beethoven's 5th grand piano.
Yeah, or like belonged to like Yanni or something.
Sitting there trying to rebuild his suit.
Okay, that's kind of a weird though. Like if they can easily like try to rebuild or re-put together his suit, why do they need him to rebuild Jericho?
Yeah. Well, then the Jericho was more of a like a technology difference than like, oh, let's just piece together the suit of iron.
Oh, like okay, I can't quite remember. Like, did he specifically know how to?
Because like from what I remember, like when it showed the Jericho, it was a missile that shot out a whole bunch of other like micro missiles.
Oh, okay. I think that was like the first time they unveiled it, and they were like, okay, we want him to rebuild that. So.
Yeah. Look at all those computer monitors.
I know. It's just he's got like a YouTuber's dream right there.
Yeah. He's been bedridden for weeks. Uh-oh. Now he's gonna. Oh man, I think that said what mark number that suit was.
I think it might. Oh. Oh, Mark III, Volume 2.
I have to try to keep track of this during the series.
It's a nice watch.
Mm-hmm.
It would take 8 hours or 5 hours to. It took a few hours to paint that. Wow.
It's a Stark 4.
Actually, I think I remember one of Iron Man's original suits being pure gold, like pure gold. Like not gold, but like complete the color.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was complete.
Right. I get it. They did. I think they did a pretty cool color palette with it.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at it right now. See.
Oh yeah. Oh, did we just get a glimpse of
Stan Lee? Yeah,
Stan Lee there?
he was Hugh Hefner, I think. He got cabin fever in a mansion.
Yeah, right. Mansion, more like mansion fever.
That's like the perfect house to like be quarantined in.
Mm-hmm. What's so interesting to me is this guy. Well, never mind. We can get to that later, the next film or so.
Mm-hmm.
Just I have questions now. It's a birthday present from you, actually.
The dress.
Yeah.
I would definitely not like. I'm sure working like as a personal assistant to Tony Stark like has a pretty good salary, and like
Oh yeah.
like even if retirement plan or something, 401k.
Mm-hmm. What other color would, if you could pick the paint for Iron Man's suit, what colors would you pick?
Oh, geez, I have no idea. Maybe. What about you? Maybe. I think black and gold would be kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah. You see like a matte black and maybe like a blue, maybe matte black and blue.
Maybe the like the logo above you in the screen, kind of
Oh yeah.
like black, yellow, maybe hints of red.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Awkward.
Mm-hmm. Like at least 3 olives, vodka martini.
I've actually never had one of those.
You never had a vodka martini?
Mm-mm.
Me neither. They're a very famous James Bond drink, but
Yeah.
okay, who is this one actress?
Her?
Yeah, I've seen her. I think she was in Last Man Standing. I'm gonna look her up.
Was she in Four Christmases? It was like the white trash wife,
I don't know.
which I think was like married to the Jon Favreau character.
Okay, I think I found her. Oh, she was in Talladega Nights.
That's right.
She was in something else, I know. She was in like Trick or Treat, and
I saw that movie. I'm pretty sure she's in the Four Christmases movie. I can't.
man, freaking Obadiah.
What did he just say? I missed it.
He said that he's the one that filed an injunction for the board to lock him out.
Ouch.
That's really hard. Like when you're the CEO and like
You get kicked out.
yeah, it's just like the board like, oh well, we have the right to protect ourselves, for financial stuff. I don't know. It's like, but isn't he the owner of the company? Like, doesn't he get
Yeah,
the final say?
I worked for a company that happened to. So did my wife, actually.
It's just so weird. Like it's a company that you built, yet people can fire you from it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That was one of my jobs and my wife's jobs. When companies are public like that, you get the board could vote you off.
I mean, I'm sure he still makes money from it. Like even if he got fired from it, but I don't know. I mean, just fire the board.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, oh well, you're all fired. Bye bye.
See, he got pissed off, so he developed a weapon. He stopped making weapons, and now he's back at it.
I like this scene, the first Iron Man transformation. You know, he should have built like a automated pit crew for NASCAR or something like that.
Yeah. I really am. I'm not very impressed with the soundtrack.
I can't quite remember it because mine's on mute right now. So.
Oh, okay. I have my volume turned down, but I could still hear a little bit of it, and I think they could have done a lot better if they had gotten. I don't know who even did the soundtrack to Iron Man.
You mean who composed it?
Right.
I'll look this up now.
Just what was it? Went through the sound barrier.
I'm probably mispronouncing it. Ramen Jawadi. Ramen Jawadi. Ugh. That's so sad.
Yeah.
He's just trying to protect his family.
Stuff happens every day. It means more too, like when you have a kid. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like cover your kid's eyes, crying out loud. Keep your eyes out. Hey, yeah, watch your father get shot in the head. Come on. Dang.
He's like, you know what's weird? This is kind of what separates him from Batman. Like Tony Stark is like straight up murdering these people. I mean, he's protecting the innocent, but
right.
like,
yeah. I know what you mean. A lot of people that they use that same term. Like, oh, he just straight up murdered him. It's like, no, actually, he didn't murder anybody.
He was protecting innocence.
Yeah, he just defended all those families. Save the day. What those other people were doing would have been committing murder.
Yeah.
See, that kid's life changed. It's like that little Batman moment, you know, and he's like, oh, here. They didn't give the kid anything.
This was actually pretty hardcore. Like he said, he's all yours. Do with him what you will. I'm just like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, knocked out of this guy. I remember this scene. This was cool.
I like that look he's giving, like, you really shouldn't have done that.
I do love the helmet design. They did a really good job.
Just walks away. Boom.
That's awesome. That's one of those. That's definitely the iconic Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
The score that's playing right now, yeah, it's weak. It's like rock and roll. Like, no. Been cool if they had that Alan Silvestri on scene back then.
Oh yeah, I get it. See, here it is right there. They have them. They detect him on radar. Like, and I'm surprised like they didn't even actually detect that back in California.
Yeah. Well, maybe they weren't monitoring it like they are in a war zone.
Yeah, I was also wondering if he has like cloaking technology in that suit.
That would be really cool. He knows.
I think I might need to get new headphones.
You do?
Oh, I think mine just shorted out a minute ago.
Is that what that noise was? I heard some weird noise.
Well, I unplugged my headphones and plugged them back in
Oh,
because everything went mute for a minute.
okay.
So, guess it's time to buy new headphones soon. Whee!
That's an exit.
Like, can't this Iron Man's like suit just like go supersonic like right now? Just like, bye guys.
Oh yeah, no.
Like, shouldn't he have been able to break the sound barrier right now? Yeah, like that. Just
See, that could have been why the other airspace didn't pick him up. You know, like just your typical airports and stuff, because he was just so small.
oh yeah, and he went pretty fast too.
And that was cool. That was stupid. My subtitles that said exclaims. Oh man, what if he? What if those planes didn't turn at that moment? He'd have been like a bug splatting on a windshield.
Or like they would have went kaboom.
Yeah, yeah.
I like where he calls him.
I see. Act Warzone. It's like, what happens after that?
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, yep, right into the wing. Yeah, Tony Stark can afford to buy him a new plane.
I think he can probably afford to buy them like 20.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this would be terrifying.
Yeah.
Small time. Terrence Howard also has a thin mustache. Maybe that's how they became friends.
Yeah. The thin mustache niche. I'm sure there's Facebook clubs right now. Or groups, whatever. Caterpillar stash.
Whee!
See, now you get a good score that came in. Oh, then it just went right back to the rock stuff.
Say you owe me a plane. Yeah, well, technically, he hit me. Training exercise.
Yeah.
Isn't that the usual BS? Like, it's like,
It cuts to him. Is it training exercise?
okay, I'm sorry, but Obadiah's house just looks like an evil mastermind would live there.
Yeah.
I mean, he's wearing like evil mastermind pajamas too.
The dark purple. The look on it. He looks irritated.
Be gentle with him.
That conversation.
It's not the word thing you caught me doing. I can see Jeremy saying that
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
if he was Iron Man.
Of course, you get the typical black Suburbans that pull up. Oh, look who it is. Obadiah.
OMG, Obadiah.
Obadiah and Dose Face. If you kill him when you were supposed to. Uh-oh. See, I don't remember this stuff.
Oh, didn't mean to.
See, T-Motors, he believes that the rock music fits the movie. It does. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not my favorite style for a movie score.
Jeremy is bread bowl man.
Yeah, Bread Bowl Man. First crude effort. I like that. A masterpiece of death.
He said a man with 20 of these could like rule all of Asia.
I have a feeling he's going to shoot him.
Ah, ooh.
Ew, that's disgusting.
I know. It's like,
That's true. What he just said.
what?
Technology's been they're like lack in that part of the world. It's just crazy to think about that stuff. Like we're parts of the world that technology just doesn't thrive.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad. It's weird. Small time best Jeff Bridges movie, The Big Lebowski. I agree with that 100%.
Actually, I haven't seen it.
You have to.
I'll check it out.
You have to. Just know that there's a lot of foul language.
I'm trying to remember if I did see it. Nope, haven't. I'll check it out.
The first time I ever saw it was a censored version on cable.
Mm-hmm.
Better than the original, in my opinion. That fridge in the back is still stocked.
Right? He must like buy in bulk or something.
Yeah, he's got his Sam's Club membership.
Sam's Club. He probably owns us. He probably owns Sam's.
Yeah, yeah. The truck just stops by.
Like, here you go. Here's your daily shipment, Mr. Stark.
You're not going to be a part of it? Sure.
I normally don't like bad language in movies, but when John Goodman does it in that movie, it feels right.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's what's bothering me is I can't tell what's in those drinks. I can't tell if it's like water or Gatorade or something.
I think it's all water. I agree with Small Time. It normally doesn't like the bad language in the movies.
Yeah.
It's like another movie that I like a lot. The Departed. I liked that remake by Martin Scorsese. It's got a lot of foul language, but
That's a very nice Dell computer screen.
yeah, fake. It's a huge flash drive.
I know. It's just like he just plugged it in. Security breach, and then it's all good. It's all good. We're fine here.
Ghost Drive. Somebody had to go in and design each and every one of those screens. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of work. Just types in a search bar, translate, and it translates.
I know. It's just like with like Google Translate. Like, don't you have to type it out or like highlight what you want translated?
Yeah.
Oh, this would be terrifying.
Yeah. That's a huge office.
Mm-hmm. I can't tell if it's his office or
I assume so.
I think it's Tony's office.
Well, I guess, yeah, it would be because I think he'd be a little bit more like, what are you doing at my desk?
Yeah, and he just
okay. He always has the good stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, what is
kind of,
huh?
That'd be kind of a cool job, though, to be like, hey, I'm going to drink alcohol all day.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that would have been a little bit more conspicuous, like putting up the screensavers.
Yeah. He walked in, you were typing. Just pull up internet browser.
Search history.
Yeah.
He's like, I can find out what you've been looking up.
You remember back in the day when they had solitaire on computers?
Yeah. I never played it.
No?
I tried to. I was never good at it.
I enjoyed it. I couldn't play it like in real life physically. I couldn't tell you how to do it, but it's fun on the old computers.
That was like one of my mom's favorite pastimes.
Remember those old Dell computer commercials? Dude, it's a Dell.
Mm-hmm. That's today's paper.
I don't read the paper. Do you?
Nope. That was something my dad used to enjoy doing every Saturday.
Yeah.
My dad still reads magazines and everything.
I was subscribed to a magazine a couple years ago, to that Writer's Digest magazine.
I used to like guitar magazines. Oh, she is lucky.
Mm-hmm.
She could have just like told him everything right there and be like, "Hey, he's like right there. Can we like arrest him right now?"
Yeah. Look at that guy's horseshoe haircut.
Right? I told myself I would never have like I was just like, I'm not gonna let myself like grow hair like hair be bald. I'm just gonna shave it. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that. I just don't.
Right. Right.
I would just prefer to just shave it off.
Oh, there's something about that guy's hair that doesn't look right.
Hmm. It's like he's wearing a toupee on top.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm not Tony Stark.
He's like, Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave.
I liked that the way he delivered that. It felt real.
That line.
Yeah. That's a pretty interesting weapon.
I know. I still don't understand what it does. Like, does it just paralyze you or something? Like freeze your nerves?
So, well, I think that they used to call it the mosquito ringtone. Did you ever, you know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
That real high frequency that, like, apparently older people can't hear. I remember having that ringtone, and like all the young people
Yeah.
would be like, ah. I can still hear pretty high pitches.
This feels like it would hurt. Is his ears bleeding?
Ew, they are. This thing grosses me out. All the veins popping out of his face and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I think it's like. Well, yeah, that is. I like that. It's like, do you really think that just because you have an idea it belongs to you? Like, well, yeah. I mean, isn't that what people can get famous for? Is their ideas?
T Motors mentions stuff from Far From Home. I haven't seen that one yet, but I will.
Oh, yeah, I know what scenes he's talking about.
That would suck.
You would think that, like, well, people now want this as like their new weapon, so I should probably stop manufacturing this.
Yeah.
But then again, if he stopped, then he probably, would have to figure out something else for his heart. Oh my gosh, that blood from his ear. So there was actually, I read somewhere that this movie was supposed to connect to the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy.
Really?
Apparently, I think there was like a rumor, or there was like an idea or a suggestion in the script that Tony Stark helped develop the technology that made Doc Ock, the tentacle arms.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it was shut down or something like that.
That's interesting.
However,
Go ahead. T Motor says that you haven't seen Far From Home. Are you planning on watching it after Endgame? Yes. Whoop. Nice little old classic zoom in right there.
Mm-hmm. Stark. What was it? Stark
5.
5.
Yep. He should have just got on that thing with the wheels and just rolled himself over there.
Right? Like, whee!
Just pull the book.
And I was just like, one little tug. It's like, here you go, sir. I like how he has enough strength to smash it,
Yeah.
but not to pull it from a magazine.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of that whole Doc Ock thing about the Spider-Man movie, that's the thing. The one thing, just to talk about that for 1 second, I never liked that because it like every time it showed the pinchers of the thing, it like squealed like it was alive.
Oh,
And I always thought that was stupid.
yeah, that wasn't from the comics.
That is a pretty intimidating suit. The original. He's saying Tone.
Tony.
Where are you, Tone? Small Time asks if any of us have watched the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And Small Time has not, and neither have I.
I have not. I kind of wanted to, but
T Motors has not. What kept you from watching it, Adam?
because they say it's supposed to be canon to these films, but then again, they also said that it's more like an alternate canon.
I've heard the same thing.
Like it's like in a alternate like ending type canon thing.
I think they just mention the big characters in certain events, right?
Yeah, they like mention it, or they're just like, oh yeah, like if a Thor movie came out, they're just like, it shows like oh, we got to deal with this that Thor cleaned up or that Thor messed up or something.
Right. Didn't they do the same thing with the Netflix Marvel stuff?
Yeah, they did. Like they mentioned like the Avengers and everything. Like Jessica Jones was just like saying like mentioned like the Green Dot guy, or in Daredevil they mentioned Captain America. So this makes me sad. Yep. That makes me sad because, well, you know.
Where are they at? Oh, they're okay. I thought it'd be bigger. Why?
Just like knock on there, be like, Obadiah, you in there? You're under arrest.
That's a weird thing to say, though. Like, I thought it would be bigger. Why would it be bigger? Does that make any sense to you? Am I missing something?
Like, oh, here you go.
Maybe she saw plans for it. That's why, right?
Yeah.
Jingling. I guess this is supposed to be kind of reminiscent of like a Alien, right? Remember that guy walks in the room with chains hanging?
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Oh, that's also vertical lines, like with the chains. See, the vertical lines mean that danger's about to happen. Oh, geez.
Yep, bigger suit. Okay, so he's got his chest piece charging the suit,
Yeah,
or not yet. I'm a little confused there.
I think the chest piece Iron Man's wearing right now wasn't meant to be for the suits. It was just meant to keep him alive. The one that Obadiah is wearing was meant for Iron Man suits. So I guess he's operating on like half power.
Oh wow. That 3 kids in the van or SUV.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Boom. Oh,
Oh, she's got like 5 kids in there.
yep.
Like one, oh, 3. Or no, 4. I'm sorry. Golly. Guy saves your life and you run over him.
Yeah, he's not a protester, lady. Calm down. Oh, that was mean. She yanked that guy's bike out from underneath him.
Yeah. I'm just minding my own business. Hi, people in metal suits. Ah!
I don't like how they did his voice.
Oh, yeah. I was like, nothing's going to stand in my way.
Yeah, we had to make him sound evil. It would have been cool. Maybe.
He was like so slow in that armor. He's like,
Yeah. Be cool if they made him sound more like Ozzy Osbourne in the Iron Man song. When the song starts off with him saying "I am Iron Man."
oh, yeah.
That'd have been kind of neat if they made the villain sound like that.
That would have been awesome. Just a training exercise. Just because I said so. I was about to say, how is he able to catch up with that? He's got boosters or something.
Uh-oh. Yeah, because that would burn more energy or more battery power, wouldn't it? If the
The
Jarvis
boosters.
was talking.
I just solved the icing problem. Might want to look into it. Bing.
Nice.
I like how it's just casual. I like,
Yeah. Long way down.
How did he survive that? Or like, I thought he ran out of power, or Obadiah ran out of power. I must have missed something.
Yeah.
And punch.
Well, it just showed him like crashing down. That was a cool like little force punch.
Burn your corneas. I kind of wonder how like filming those scenes with it just like focused on his face with the electronics around. Like I'm kind of wondering like how they did that. Like was it green screen or something?
Probably, yeah, or just like a real black background and just like, all right, we're gonna just put effects over your face.
That is true. Small time. Paul Bettany did voice Vision or Jarvis, and Paul Bettany was the villain in Solo.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's kind of cool that he did have to face like his original suit. He had to fight his own technology in a way,
Right. It's like this film is just constantly how he's like
fighting
trying to.
himself.
Yeah. Right. He's his own worst enemy.
Yeah.
Aw.
And wasn't that his dad's friend?
Yeah, it was. Oh, hey, Rob D's joining us. Hey, Rob D.
Hey,
I just got my
no
hair
internet
back.
service because of
Oh,
troubles. Wow.
oh man, geez. Glad you're able to get it back and join us tonight, man.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, see, Rob, we're at the minute 51 mark. Got 15 minutes left. Big climax of the film. Glass just rained down on Pepper Potts.
And she didn't get hit once. Trying to rid the world of weapons.
Like, you ripped out my targeting system.
I like how he's telling him to hold still,
Yeah.
and he is. It's like, I am holding still. You're the one that's just a horrible shot. Ooh. I like that little ah.
Oh, where did that? Okay, that thing just blasted up into the sky.
Everybody's like, yeah, just a training exercise.
Does that have anything to do with the rest of the entire series?
I can't remember. I don't think so.
Okay. Hmm.
I like that little flickering on his chest plate there.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool concept, the whole thing, you know?
Mm-hmm. And a robotic prototype malfunction. Who is the Iron Man? That's, he just kind of negates himself like that suit's not technically iron.
He just blows him off. It's like, yeah, that's what's happened.
Small aircraft have such poor safety record.
I need to know more about what he's talking about.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, I agree with Small Time there.
Oh, yeah, I do too. That was. Oh, there it is. Just call a shield.
He's nailing that in the head. Then you left me there by myself. Is it the night you're talking about? That's good. I remember this scene. This was the biggest scene of all.
Yep. I like that. I know it's confusing.
The face.
Yeah, like that would be outlandish. Fantastic. Yeah.
This is where his ego really kicks into overdrive.
Everyone's like, just stick to the cards, man.
I love that. Everybody freaks out.
I know. It's just like secret identity. Yeah, I'm Iron Man.
I love these credits.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, this movie did not have a credit scene. It did?
Yeah, I'm going to fast forward to it right now.
I'm just going to hang on to it to where I'm at.
Okay. I'll pause when you get there.
Okay. Used to the costume designers.
Oh.
Music by Raymond does something.
So what did you think of the film?
Thought it was great. Definitely a good rewatch. I enjoy it. I think it's a great way to start off the whole series too. Now I know I'm going to be bummed with the next film because, we all know the actor changed. Same with Rhodey. It was just some of the things kind of, I don't know. It happens, but it's a shame that he couldn't stick with the original people.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously they upgraded, in my opinion. Okay, I think there's a new scene start. Nope, it's just unit production manager. Okay, get into the black and white credits.
Rob D says, one thing I will always respect about Iron Man 1, especially his suit wasn't pure movie magic. Yeah, I remember his suits being, but anyway, we'll get to that when I get there. But yeah, we just get more new actors, and like honestly, there's some actor changes I was kind of bummed about because I actually like some of the original actors, like whether it be Bruce Banner or for Rhodey or for something, but
yeah.
But
I remember hearing the guy that played Rhodey in this film demanded more money.
Oh, then I didn't hear that, but I mean, it wouldn't.
I think it was the same for that. Was it Edward Norton?
Edward Norton, Bruce Banner, yeah.
Yeah, I think he also was like, well, I need this much money to put me to stick around, which I like the way they his replacement, but we can comment more on that in the next one.
Yeah.
Team Motor's a pretty good movie. I might watch it again soon without the stream. Yeah, do it. And I'm talking over it. It's hard to be like, wait, what happened? What's going on?
We should just man, it'd be awesome if we had the rights to these, to film these movies with our commentary.
Yeah.
But we'd probably have to pay a bunch of money to do that.
Oh yeah, you have to be Tony Stark to be able to afford to do something like that.
Or have I don't know, how many subscribers you would need, or I don't know, the YouTube
to take the chance.
Yeah, just hey,
it would have been cool to have worked on this. I wonder if a lot of the people in these credits got called back for the other Marvel films.
I think some of them did. You mean the people working tech on this show, or the actors?
Yeah, well, the tech stuff. I mean,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That part I don't know. Yes, Rob D. He's planning on doing the Incredible Hulk
next week. Have to find out who's renting that one out. I'm sure it's on out everywhere, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, I might once you get to the scene, I'll check.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep looking up lists of the release order. That's the way I intend to watch them, is
order of release.
Order of release, because I think that's the way that they did it, intentionally, rather than, some of them, like Captain Marvel takes place in the 80s or something, so that would have technically been what we watched tonight, right? If we were watching in chronological order.
Yeah, I mean,
by timeline anyway. Because I've never seen Captain Marvel. I haven't seen it.
That was the last movie I saw before we had our baby. It was just we're just we got. I can't remember when it was, but we were just let's go see a movie.
Yeah.
What was I gonna look up? Oh yeah. I have to do it for my TV.
Team Motors, I just realized this might get hard on school nights if they stay on Thursdays. I'm in the East, so it's midnight for me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand. That's why you can watch it the next day.
Yes, I have, Rob D.
Industrial Light and Magic, ILM. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, no, he asked if I seen the recalled Spider-Man Twin Towers movie poster. I did see that scene that they also did. It was a trailer where a helicopter was trying to escape a bank robbery, and Spider-Man webbed them in between the Twin Towers. Yeah.
I remember that.
Well, let me know when you're at the...
Will do. It's getting there.
I think I remember it popping up right after the song lists.
I'm at the visual effects, visualization something. I missed it. Visual effects by the Embassy.
Okay, I have a question for you. Would you include this on paper movies?
The Iron Man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you read it?
I think I'd read it. I have a feeling that there might be a lot more thoughts by Tony Stark in the novel. At least I would hope so. Skywalker sound. Nice. See? George Lucas making the money.
Yep.
Executive music producer Hans Zimmer.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
See? Gotta watch these credits to to get it all. There's a lot of stuff on the music there. Soundtrack album available on Lionsgate Records. Special thanks to the United States Department of Defense. I'm approaching the end.
Okay.
American Humane monitored the animal action. Okay.
I don't remember one animal in this movie.
Nope.
Unless there's like a dog or something that I miss.
Filmed in the United States of America. Okay, door opens.
Oh, got it.
Jarvis. Nice. Mother effer. Nick Fury. Man,
Well,
they had it planned from the very beginning.
Yeah. I think there was actual talk about Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire being part of this canon, because there was like there was a deleted post-credit scene where it shows Nick Fury just like basically bringing all of the Marvel universe together, being like, it's like, between seeing super-powered mutants and radioactive bug bites, like I've just now thought I'd seen it all or something like that. I'm just like, oh, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, but different for sure. He definitely would have been a lot older than what he was supposed to be, right?
Spider-Man, or yeah, because I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Spider-Man 3 came out probably like a couple of years or so before this film.
Okay.
And I think this film came out like around the time of Dark Knight.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think it did. Yeah. Well, guys, that wraps it up for the watch along. Adam, did you have an Iron Man object that you wanted to show real quick?
I did. I've always had this one. I haven't read it yet.
Nice. So this is a graphic novel?
Yeah, it's a graphic novel.
Okay.
I might read it and do a review of it.
Do it. Now that you've watched the movie.
I'm just like, well, now I gotta...
Yeah.
I actually have a couple of... I think a couple of stuff that relate to the MCU, but I'll get to those later along the line. But
yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I read comics, the Marvel comics, a couple of years ago, but then I stopped. I guess it was a Secret Wars type reboot. I read that whole arc thing, got all the tie-ins and stuff, and I wasn't too impressed. So I was like, I guess I'm done with this.
I like Rob D's comment. I've seen a lot. Guy with sunglasses and a sword, a school of mutants, and webs all over New York City. That would have been a cool line.
Yeah, that's funny. But guys, thanks for joining us tonight. We're going to go ahead and call it an early night.
Yeah, thanks for having me tonight, man.
Yeah, thanks for joining me on this first stream of the Marvel Watch Along series. I'm going to do all of them. We're going to go past beyond the end game. It's where Superman, or it's not Superman, that's completely different. Spider-Man. What is it? Spider-Man
Far From Home.
Far From Home. And maybe by the time we get to that, another Marvel film would be released, which I don't see that happening anytime soon.
What would you rank the film, Iron Man?
Iron Man, I give that movie an A-.
Same.
Yeah, it was good, but there could be a few things that could have been changed. Or
the
music, some of the effects, like voice of Obadiah at the end, I thought was a little tacky when he's in his giant suit. Just felt weird.
All American Cornbread. Superman.
That's my favorite MCU movie. Yep. Sorry, I messed that one up. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining. We'll
Yeah.
see you guys again next week for the Incredible Hulk.
Incredible.
Have a good one.
Iron Man.